Now we're back in the present moment, my king, my queen. Now you, yes you. I'm not talking to anybody back there. Oh, there's no more back there watching, but hey, I'm talking to you, yes you, my king, my queen. Just sit back and relax while I show this positive energy and positive content until you feel me. Hold up. Take this positive energy real quick. Boom. Woo, you felt to know you did. Now, if you're new to my channel, by all means, subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. Only if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, trust me, it won't hurt my feelings at all. Now, with that out of the way, you know what you're here for, and of course, I know what I'm here for. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The title of this video is called, Don't Do the Bare Minimum. Alright, because there is something that we all do that we need to stop doing. And that is giving out the bare minimum of efforts. Because far too often, I see people giving out the bare minimum of efforts in their jobs, in their relationships, in their schoolwork, in their chores, and in life in general. Anything they do in life, they're giving out half of what they know they are capable of doing. You know, they're giving out a 5 out of 10 performance. Now, you may be thinking, what's wrong with that? I'm passing my classes. I'm getting by at my job. And I'm putting some effort into the relationship with my partner, right? However, that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem right there. You are just barely passing your classes. You have like a flat 70, bro, or a 69. You're barely passing. You're barely passing your classes with the bare minimum of effort that you're giving out into it. You are just getting by at your job or in your career with the bare minimum of effort you are giving out at your job. You are just barely holding a relationship together with the bare minimum of effort you are putting into it, you know? Because you know you are capable of doing way more, however, you are choosing to do way less than what you know you are capable of doing. Because isn't that crazy, right? Because hear me out right now. If I told you that the person you are dating right now, at this very moment, is going to be the love of your life, would you still only give out a bare minimum of your efforts into that relationship? I'll let you answer that right now. No, right? You wouldn't do that. You would give your all into that relationship. You would take time to understand that person. You would take time to have accountability, build trust with that person, be responsible for your mistakes. You would do all that good stuff, right? Now, hear me out again. Where was I? 1 second. Here we are. If I told you this was the last game of basketball you would ever play in your life, would you still only give out a bare minimum of your efforts? Heck no. You would ball out on the court. You'll be diving for the loose balls. You'll be scrapping for the ball. You'll be calling like, hey, that wasn't a foul. No, man, run it back. You'll be all like that, right? Now, lastly, if I told you that if you go just a little bit harder with your schoolwork, that the opportunity of a lifetime will come along, would you still only give out a bare minimum of your efforts? Heck no, you wouldn't. You would be studying day and night, bro. You'll be studying for 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, getting tutoring sessions, taking notes in class. You will be goofing off in class or none of that stuff, right? You would actually be locked in on your schoolwork. Now, if you answer no to all of these questions, to all these rhetorical questions I just asked, right? If you answer no to all these yourself, then why would you give out anything less than what you know you are capable of doing on a day-to-day basis? Why would it only have to be certain circumstances that you would do your best? You're supposed to do your best regardless. Regardless if you like that subject in school, bro, you gotta do your best. I hated math in school, bro. I hated it. But guess what? I still gave it my very best, and I still took notes, studied it, all that good stuff. I gave a 10 out of 10 of my effort instead of a 5 out of 10. You feel me? Because you gotta realize, right? When you only give out a bare minimum of effort in life, you are barely going to be getting by in life. Hold up. Let me say that again for the one standing in the back right there. I see y'all watching. When you only give out a bare minimum of your effort in life, you are barely going to be getting by in life. How can you expect, because I know y'all see all these people living luxurious lives, great lives, all that good stuff, right? How can you expect yourself to get to where you want to be in life if you're only going to give out a bare minimum of your effort, just enough to get by, right? Just enough to pass. You can't do that. That's not how life works. You have to fully give all you can to what you are doing. I don't care if you're mopping the floor. You don't mop the floor with half of your energy, bro. You mop the floor fully. You do your best. I don't care if you're playing a game of basketball and the guy who's guarding you is 10 times better than you, bro. You're not gonna give me half-ass defense. You're gonna go and lock him up into the best of your capability. You're gonna give it your all, right? Because because when you could excuse me, I'm going to tell y'all something that's really important right now. Because when you consistently put out a bare minimum of your effort, you are going to create a habit of only giving out a bare minimum of your effort, and you're literally going to limit yourself from doing your best. And it's literally crazy, right? It's really crazy. Because let's say there comes a event where you have to do your best. Like you can't half-ass this. You can't just get by have you previously been doing. You have to do your best with this, right? You won't be able to give your best because you've created this habits of already giving out the bare minimum of your effort. Your body, your subconscious mind, you're already gonna be used to only giving out half of what you know you're capable of doing. And also, if y'all have any bad habits you're trying to get rid of, go check out Connect with Sean. His video called something to get rid of your bad habits. It's from the book called the Atomic Habits, something like that. Hey, he'll help you out, bro. I'm telling you. Because again, to get back to my point, you cannot keep giving out a bare minimum of your effort, because again, you keep doing that over time. It's going to create habits of you only giving out a bare minimum of your effort. So when the time comes for you to give it your all, to do your very best, you won't be able to do it, and you'll give a 5 out of 10 performance, you know, and you'll fail, you know, and I know you don't want that for yourself. Because the fact of the matter is, bro, I don't care if you like your job or not. I don't care if you like that school assignment or not. I don't care if you like the things you know you are accountable for doing in your life. You have to do that to your very best capability, bro. You have to give that your all. You know, you have to give a 10 out of 10 job. Because when you keep giving out a bare minimum of effort, you're just going to be barely getting by in life. You know, and who wants to barely get by? Right? Because whether you hate what you're doing or you love what you're doing, you have to see it through to the very end and give a 10 out of 10 effort, you know? For instance, right? Do you think Kobe Bryant would be a five-time NBA champion if he only gave out a bare minimum of his effort whenever he stepped on the NBA court? Hell no. Kobe Bryant would not be the legend that we know him as. You know, Kobe would struggle to win games. However, as you know, Kobe's a 5-time NBA champion because Kobe gave it his all every single game that he played, no matter how he felt. Because in case you didn't know, Kobe Bryant literally played a game one time with 102 degree fever. Isn't that crazy? Kobe Bryant could have went and said, "Oh man, I'm not feeling too well. I'm only gonna give out a 5 out of 10 performance today." Heck no. Kobe Bryant with his Mamba mentality, when it said, "Man, I don't care how I'm feeling. I'm gonna give it my very best," and he gave a 10 out of 10 performance that game. You feel me? Now, there are no excuses for giving out half of what you know you're capable of doing. Now you're probably said this already once in this video. That's easy for you to say. It's really easy to talk about doing your best. You know, how do we know you give your best in everything? Let me tell y'all right now, right? For example, in middle school, bro, I used to get D's, C's, and F's, and if I'm really lucky, a B on my report card, because I would only give out the bare minimum of effort in all the classes, and especially the classes I hated, right? I used to give out a bare minimum of effort. But then I started to question myself and say, man, what would happen if I actually tried in this subject? What would happen if I actually gave out all of my effort and gave out a 10 out of 10 performance and did my very best in all my classes, right? I wonder what would happen if I did that, right? In the moment I did that, bro, when I stopped giving out a bare minimum of my effort, guess what happened? Guess what? No BS. I literally got straight A's in every single one of my classes. I got straight A's in math, and as I told you before, I would used to hate math, bro. I didn't like it at all. Like, why do I need why are letters and numbers together? Like, you know, I used to hate math, but guess what? I went and got straight A's because I fully applied myself and I stopped giving the bare minimum of effort, you know? I also built a love for learning as well, and a healthy habit of doing my best in the long run, which helped me out a lot in my life, you know? Because again, I really want to stress it to y'all. Stop giving out a bare minimum of your effort. Literally stop doing that, because over time you're gonna think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, I'm getting by, it's not gonna affect me. But it is, like, mentally. With your habits, bro, you will create a habit of not doing your best and create a habit of always giving out a bare minimum of your effort, and you'll never be able to do your best. You know? Now, all in all, my kings and queens, we absolutely cannot give out anything less than what we know we are capable of. And bro, when I say this, I mean it with all my heart right now. Never, ever give out a bare minimum of your efforts. And always give your best effort in everything you do. I don't care if you hate what you're doing or you love what you're doing. You need to fully apply yourself to that and give out a 10 out of 10 and not a 5 out of 10 or even, heck, a 3 out of 10. You don't want to do that. That's not going to help you in your life. Now, I have two quotes to help y'all retain the information from this video. That first quote being, when you do the bare minimum, you are creating a habit that will literally limit you from doing your best. Whew, hang on. Isn't that crazy? When you do the bare minimum, you are literally creating a habit that will limit you from doing your best. That's crazy, right? Now, the second quote. The second quote being, when you only give out a bare minimum of your effort in life, you will only be getting barely by in life. Whew, hold up. Let me say that again for the ones in the back. When you only give out a bare minimum of your effort in life, you will only be getting barely by in life. And I'm telling you, you don't want to be getting barely by. I'm telling you, you literally do not want to be barely getting by in life. Because I want my kings and queens watching this video to be succeeding in life at enormous, really fast rates. I want you all to prosper and succeed, bro. Now, again, let me say that first quote again. When you do the bare minimum, you are creating a habit that will literally limit you from doing your best. Now, isn't that crazy? Now, if y'all enjoyed this video, by all means, subscribe, like, share, turn on that notification bell, and share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. Who needs to hear this video, whether it be someone you love or a friend, anybody, a random stranger, heck. But by all means, thank you guys for accompanying me on my journey to inspire 1 million people to be positive in my YouTube videos. And hey, I appreciate every single one of you guys. And you guys have an awesome day. Remember, don't do the bare minimum of your effort. I don't care if you hate what you're doing or you love what you're doing. Fully apply yourself to it and give it your all and do your best. I'm telling you, you will literally thank yourself in the long run. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace.